If you're looking for real estate in the Dominican Republic, you've probably heard the words luxury, beachfront, resort, and investment a lot of times. But every once in a while, you come across a project where those worlds actually start to make sense together. And today I want to show you one of those projects. This is Makai Residence, located inside Cap Cana, Punta Cana, just minutes away from Juanillo Beach. And honestly, this is not the type of property where you walk in, look at the apartment, and say, okay, nice. The entire concept is different because Makai was designed to feel less like owning an apartment and more like owning a piece of luxury resort. My name is Adrian Gonzalez. I'm a real estate agent here in the Dominican Republic, and on this channel, I show you interesting properties and real estate opportunities that I believe are worth looking at. So if you're interested in Dominican Republic real estate, make sure you subscribe. And now, let me show you why Makai caught my attention. Makai is located within Cap Cana, one of the Dominican Republic's most exclusive gated communities. And the location is one of the first things that really stand out. You're approximately 500 meters from Juanillo Beach, right next to the Las Iguanas golf course, and the project itself enjoys a rare lakefront position. So you have this combination of fresh water, tropical landscapes, and the Caribbean Sea nearby, plus golf. And that creates something that's becoming increasingly difficult to find. A luxury property in a destination where people actually want to visit. But let's talk about the building itself. Makai has a very distinctive contemporary tropical design with the large M-shaped structure and multiple terraces designed to maximize natural light, airflow, privacy, and views. And I really like that their architecture isn't trying to compete with the Caribbean, it works with it. You have large windows, open terraces, natural tones, and indoor-outdoor spaces that make the tropical environment part of the residence. Depending on the unit, you can have views towards the lake, the ocean, or towards Las Iguanas golf course. And then we get to something that for me makes Makai particularly interesting. These are not simply furnished apartments. They are fully furnished, turnkey residences finished to hotel-grade standards. So imagine arriving in the Dominican Republic, opening the door, and instead of thinking about the furniture, appliances, decoration, management, and all the little details that come with owning a property, you can simply just enjoy it. And there are different options depending on what you're looking for. The one-bedroom residences range from approximately 759 to 1,180 square feet. The two-bedroom residences range from 1,315 to 1,481 square feet. And then you have the penthouses. These range from approximately 1,421 all the way to 2,523 square feet. And this is where things get a little crazy, because some of the penthouses with expansive outdoor spaces and the duplex penthouses have their own private rooftop terraces with plunge pools. So yes, you can literally have your own private rooftop pool above your residence in Cap Cana. Not a bad place to enjoy a morning coffee, or an afternoon cocktail, or what I would do, spend the rest of the day doing absolutely nothing. And I think that's actually a part of the appeal of Makai, because the project is designed around the idea of resort-level living. You don't have to leave the property every time you want to do something. There's a walking sand pool with a swim-up bar, a rooftop infinity pool with panoramic ocean views, jacuzzis, a kids pool, a spa and indoor gym, pickleball and paddle courts, a private cinema, games lounge, co-working spaces, restaurant areas and restaurants, a sport bar, and even a rooftop bar with fire pits and grills. There's also a commercial plaza with a mini market, pharmacy and cigar lounge with a souvenir shop. And if you're coming with children or even with a four-legged family member, there's kids playground and dedicated pet parks. There's underground parking and 24-hour security. And because this is a lakefront living, residents also have private lakes access with kayaks and paddleboards. So when they say resort-style living, they're not just putting it in the brochure. The idea is actually built within the project. And there's another detail that I think is really important. Makai will be professionally managed by Dolce Hotels and Resorts by Wyndham. And this changes the conversation quite a bit, because you're not simply buying a beautiful apartment. You're buying into a professionally managed hospitality environment that can be especially interesting for someone who wants to use the property personally, but also wants the possibility of regenerating rental income when they're not here. The brochure specifically highlights the combination of professional rental management, international demand, and Cap Cana's limited development supply as a part of the investment proposition. There's another potential advantage here that investors should pay attention to. Macay is registered under Confotur, which according to the project material provides important tax benefits, including exemption from the 3% property transfer tax at purchase and exemption from property tax EP for the first 15 years. Now, obviously, when you're making an investment of this size, I always recommend my clients to verify the exact legal and tax conditions with the appropriate professional before making the decisions. But from an investment perspective, those are definitely numbers worth understanding. And then you have the location. Because Cap Cana is not just a place where you buy a condo and stay inside the development. You have Juanillo Beach, you have the Eden Rock Beach Club, you have API Beach Club, you have the Cap Cana Marina, you have the Fishing Lodge and Marina as well. You have Punta Espada Golf Club, and you have equestrian facilities. You also have a skate park, water parks, spas, tennis areas, paddle areas, restaurants, international schools for the kids, and some of the biggest hospitality brands in the area. So the property is surrounded by an ecosystem that already attracts an international audience, and that is really important because when you're buying luxury real estate, you're not only buying the square footage inside of your apartment, you're buying also the location, you're buying the experience, and you're buying the infrastructure around it. And ultimately, you're buying into the demand that makes people want to be there. So, talking about all the features, now let's get into the numbers. The current phase, which is phase 2, release includes 102 luxury condos with 1 and 2 bedroom residences and penthouses. Prices start from approximately $350,000. The residences are fully furnished and the estimated completion is the second quarter of 2029. And yes, I know what you may be thinking. Adrian, $350,000 for an apartment? And that's exactly why you shouldn't compare Macay to a random apartment project. The question isn't simply how many bedrooms do I get in my apartment for my money. The real question you should be asking yourself is, what am I actually buying? You're buying a residence inside of Cap Cana. You're approximately 500 meters from Juanillo Beach. You have lakefront positioning. You have golf nearby. You have a professional hotel management. And you have turnkey finishings. And you have the possibility of using the property yourself while having professional management available for rental operations. This is a very different proposition from simply buying 4 walls and a nice kitchen. And for me, that's where Macay becomes really, really interesting. Because luxury real estate is not only about how something looks or if it looks nice in the pictures. I think it's more about the combination of the location, the experience that you feel on a daily basis, the management, the scarcity, and the long-term desirability. And Macay brings all of those elements together. Now I also want to mention and talk to you a little bit about the team behind the project. Especially when we're talking about premium property and a significant investment, I think knowing who's building it and developing it is really important. The developer is called Duna Development, a Dominican real estate company with experience in Punta Cana and Santo Domingo. The project will be operated by Dolce Homes and Resorts by Wyndham, and the architecture comes from M+, an award-winning architectural firm based in Medellin, Colombia, known for contemporary vertical residential design. So you have a Dominican development team, an international hospitality operator, and an architectural firm with international recognition. That combination is one of the reasons this project stands out to me. And here's what I would say if you're watching this and thinking, okay, Adrian, but is Macay actually for me? If you're looking for the cheapest apartment in Punta Cana, then probably not. If you're looking for a simple vacation home with little to no amenities, then probably not. But if you're looking for a premium residence in Cap Cana, something you can personally enjoy, something that is professionally managed, and an opportunity where the lifestyle and investment side actually complement each other, then Macay is definitely a project you should put on your list. Because when you wake up here, you're not just waking up in an apartment. You're waking up in Cap Cana. You have the Caribbean surrounding you. You can feel the breeze and smell the fresh air of the ocean around. You have golf. You can get up and play golf with your friends and family any day that you like. You have the lake. If you're one of those people that enjoy the natural view, you have the lake right there where you can enjoy and swim in. You have the Juanillo Beach just minutes away, and you have a resort essentially built around your home. That's the Mackay concept. And honestly, I think the most interesting part is that you don't have to choose between luxury and practicality, which is a common dilemma. You can have the lifestyle, and you can also have the convenience. And depending on your strategy and the numbers, you can potentially have an investment component as well. If you want to know which units are available, the floor plans, the exact prices, payment structure, or which residents I think make the most sense depending on whether you're buying for personal use or investment, send me a message right here. My name is Adrian Gonzalez. I'm a real estate agent here in the DR, and I'll happily walk you through the options and through the houses myself personally. And if you found this video useful, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm constantly bringing you new real estate projects around the DR. And send this video to someone who's been telling you, one day I'm going to buy something in the Caribbean, because maybe one day should be a little bit sooner. I'll see you on the next video, and before I go, don't forget that in Isnati Inmobiliaria, we do all your legal process for no cost. And also, we advise you and tell you and follow you from start to finish of your real estate deal. We also offer tours to our clients so that they can see the area where they're buying in. And we also offer transportation through our rental system. So here in Isnati Inmobiliaria, we have everything for you. Don't hesitate on subscribing to the channel first, dropping your like, and also texting my number right here on the screen for more real estate videos. Now, I'll see you on the next video.